Yo, so today will be the first video in a series I call You Didn't Know This About Our Solar System. So this series will contain 8 videos, one about each planet in our solar system. I might make another one about the dwarf planets, just to make sure I go over more details for those, because the last video had a lot of details about each of them, but it was only about a minute each per planet, maybe less. So I want to go over more details about those planets because they really intrigue me and I learned a lot when I made that video. So to get us started, today we're going to go over Mercury, which is the closest planet to the sun, but it's not the hottest. The hottest one is Venus because of its thick atmosphere, which creates a greenhouse effect and traps the heat on Venus along with many gases that keeps it warm. Mercury, on the other hand, doesn't have an atmosphere. It only has an exosphere, which is made up of atoms that sits on its surface and gets blown away by solar winds pretty quickly, so it doesn't really count as an atmosphere. This exosphere contains traces of sodium, potassium, helium, and oxygen, which gives it a faint glow, a ghost-like atmosphere, just like one of those dwarf planets in the other video. I don't remember which one, but I would love to see that with my own eyes, but unfortunately I'd probably die if I did that. Mercury is also the smallest planet in our solar system, and it's not even close. If the Earth was a basketball, Mercury would be a softball. You can fit 18 Mercuries in Earth. 18 of them. So if you weigh 180 pounds, you only weigh 68 pounds on Mercury. Mercury is made of mostly metal. Scientists think the outer layer was blasted off by something a few billion years ago, something really big that probably hit it and got rid of its outer layers, so now there's just the core remaining. That core is made up of 85% iron, so it makes it really dense as a planet. Mercury is actually the second most dense planet in our solar system, right behind us on Earth. Mercury's average density is about 5.43 grams per cubic centimeter, and Earth's is 5.51 grams per cubic centimeter. Aside from Venus in third place at 200 milligrams behind Mercury, all the other planets are under 4 grams per cubic centimeter. The temperatures on Mercury swing from 430 degrees Celsius or 800 degrees Fahrenheit in the day to minus 180 degrees Celsius or minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit at night, which is the biggest temperature range of any planet in our solar system. Despite being scorched by the sun, there's still frozen water on Mercury in these safe zones or cold traps that never see the sunlight. Some simulations made by space geeks like myself have determined the possibility of Jupiter having such a big impact on Mercury's gravity that it might even collide with the sun one day. This wouldn't happen for billions of years, but if it does happen, it would just be swallowed whole, like throwing a snowball in a volcano, which goes to show how big the sun is and how small Mercury is. Mercury also takes less time to complete its orbit around the sun than it does to make a full spin on its own axis. This means that Mercury's days are longer than its years. To be more precise, Mercury's years last 88 Earth days, while its days last exactly double at 176 Earth days. Mercury probably has the weirdest and coolest sunrises and sunsets in our solar system. So the way it works is the sun rises like this and stops and moves backwards. Like you'd be looking in the sky, the sun would come up, stop, and go back down. It basically just looks like the sky is glitching, and I wish we had footage of it happening. I mean, Mercury shouldn't even exist. It's too close to the sun, it's too small, but somehow it does. Like, it just does. And I wish it the best. It will be the first planet that goes when the sun eventually turns into a red giant or starts that formation, which is just gonna be the sun growing and growing and growing and swallowing every... excuse me, I guess I'm terrified, but it's gonna swallow every planet. And, yep, that includes Earth. One day we're just gonna be in the sun. So, that's gonna be the end of us, and that's the end of the video. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like and subscribe. Please do it.